my channel. This is Betty, and this morning I am just trying to figure out what we should work on. Let me close out some of these windows. Look at all of these windows I have open. Oh, how awful of me. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. I had a fairly good weekend. Got to spend some time with some of the grandbabies. Yeah, so now, you know, I go back to work so I can relax. Hang on one moment. Okay, I am back. My husband was calling to check on me. I've had issues with my sugar. Yeah, it's been crazy, so he wanted to make sure I was okay because my sugar has been dropping like crazy. You know, there's always something. Okay, what do I want to work on? I don't want to work on that, so let me cancel out of that. Let's go get some designs. Let's just see what we have here. I'm going to Raw Pixel. Let's search for Americano. You know, we are coming up on July 4th. So let's just see if I can get anything. I'm not finding anything there that I really want. Not that I didn't find anything, it's just I didn't find anything there I wanted. So I am going to go to Library of Congress. And this is a very good resource, but you do have to, it takes a lot to try and find what you want. It can be done though. This is something, whenever you start working with the Library of Congress, it does take a lot of time and a lot of different search terms to get what you're wanting to get. So I'm trying to pull something up and it's taking forever. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna choose 1800 to 1899. I don't think there's not a lot there. So let's go back. Choose 1900 to 1999. So I'm just looking to see if I can find anything that I want to use. And this is how it is for the Library of Congress. Like I said, they do have a lot of images that are wonderful. But getting to that point of finding all of those images or finding the ones that you want, it does take some searching. So whenever I do find something that I like, I try to always bookmark it so I can easily go back to it. It definitely helps. Okay, so I'm still not finding anything, so let's go with vintage postcard. And see, this is, you know, this is the part that takes a little bit of time, but that, you know, honestly, I find this is very fun to me because I love, I can just get on the Library of Congress website and I can be lost. I mean, I love this. I love to look at all the stuff, and Yeah, so, you know, if you're like me and you love this kind of stuff, then... Oh, hang on, I gotta sneeze. Okay, I am back. So what I've done is I just went ahead and I'm just gonna go with what I have on here. We're not gonna waste time trying to find everything. So I'm just looking at some of the images that I already have, just to get an idea. And I have no idea what it just did. Okay, let's get this background. I'm gonna go with I don't know, I think I'm gonna go with like a vintage American theme. Okay, so now let's pull another one of these images in. This is a background, but I think I want to use this. And let's do what we'd like to do. Let's go to, actually, let me pull a brush set in. Somewhere I have a brush set. I thought I brought in a couple of brush sets earlier. Okay, there's the brushes. That's not the ones I'm wanting. Let's see. I thought it was Americana. See, guys, there we go. Okay, so I've got those in. So I just went ahead and pulled those in while I was right here in the brushes. So I'm going to go to my normal, which is my mix splatter. I'm going to set the color to black. I'm going to set it to clear. And I'm going to set it to probably like 150-ish, somewhere along in there. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing, alright, so I am in this layer here where the stars are at, and I'm just gonna kind of, you know how I like to just kind of knock it down a little bit. And that's all I'm doing right now. I'm going to increase my brush size to about 300 just so I can really get it in there. And so y'all know I don't like seeing those harsh lines. I cannot handle that. Okay, now let's see what else we can pull in. Let's see, what do we want to pull in? I know I've seen a cute little girl. Check out this little girl. How adorable is she? So we're going to pull her in. And let's see what else. Let's just have fun with it. Oh, look at the little drummer boy. Oh my goodness. He's so cute. Okay, I'm loving him. And right now I'm just pulling a bunch of stuff in. Because y'all know that I get stuff pulled in and then I end up deleting it, and y'all should know me enough by now to know that, yeah, doesn't mean it's gonna stick. Alright, so we have this, we have the little boy. You know what, let's pull in. And again, y'all are just right here watching my design process because I have no idea what I'm wanting to do. What is something that's Americana? I mean, bingo, hello. That is like majorly American, I think. And so let's go ahead and do the same thing there. Let's get our brush. Let's knock some of that down. So I really want to see that pretty little girl. getting rid of some of that. And now I'm just going to go over it, knock it down a little bit. And then this is looking a little too thought out for me, maybe. Let me put him behind this image. Let me go to that image where the stars are and just knock it down a little more. And then I'm going to knock him down just a little bit. Okay. And I think that bingo card may be a little too big. And I want to put the bingo card under the little girl. Okay, now let's see what else we can pull in. And I am just, right now, y'all are seeing me, how I love to just get on here and not a clue what I'm doing. What about Old Glory shining in the background? I love that. So now let's work on that layer. Let's get rid of some of the stuff around it. Let's take it under. And you know what, I'm even going to take it under that. Then I'm going to go to that layer and I'm going to work on it a little bit so that I can delete a lot of that. Oh, we're having Old Glory just shining in there. This bingo card, I'm going to hide it. I'm going to go to the blue stars label layer, delete some of that. I'm loving this. I'm going to go to the little girl layer and just kind of go over just a little bit. And I'm going to go to the little boy layer and get rid of him just a little bit more, because I think I really want the focus to be on that American flag. So I'm going to go back to that striped layer because I can see where those stripes are really interfering with my flag. And I don't want anything to take away from the flag. And so, I mean, you can do this with any kind of image, and, you know, this is just what I do sometimes whenever I'm, like, at a loss, and I'm like, oh my God, what do I need to work on? I'll just try and pull something, and I'll start on something, and then, as y'all should know by now, it always ends up being something totally different than what it was to begin with. So, what else can we do to that one? Let's call that one done for right now. Let's go back to create new, 11 by 8.5, white background. And let's pull in, let's see what I have in photos. And I am just looking to see. We'll use this. We'll make it work. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but you know, we can work with it. Now, you know what? Let's go back to files. Let's pull that background paper. All right, and now let's bring it below this layer. And now I'm going to select that paper and select my paintbrush And I'm just kind of going to go over it just a little bit. Give it that really vintage feel. And then I'm also going to bring in my stars and stripes, or my stars label. I am going to move it down below the red. So let's go to the red and let's select my brush. And there we go. We just want some of the red to peek through, and we want some of the blue stars to peek through. Okay, now let's see, what else can we do? Let's go back to these images here. Oh, I like that. But do I want that on top, or do I like it underneath? And this is where you just kind of have to play with it and see how you like things. So we're going to leave it on top for a minute. We're going to select the paintbrush, and like always, we're going to just knock it down some. I'm not real sold on that image just yet, so that's what I love about working in layers, is if, you know, I do all this and I'm like, I still don't like it, I can delete it or hide it. It's not a big deal. Okay, let's see what else we can pull in. And I am just, you know, basically looking at some of the American type images that I have. I'm not real sure. Let's take a look at the brushes. And I know I've brought some brushes in. Star brush set. Let's see what that is. Exploding star. Let's take a look at it. Okay, I like that. Let's go over here to the red layer. We're going to use the eyedropper tool. And let's pick, there we go. Now we're going to go back up here. We're going to create a new layer. I now have it that on the that star. I just set my blend mode to darken. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Okay, let's see what other. This is a shining star. Ooh, I like that one too. And this is the fun thing about the brushes. You can just really play with it. And right now, you see, I am just like, I'm having fun. But you know what? That's pretty cool. Let's go to this layer where that banner is. Let's get our selection tool. Let's pick that blue color. Let's go back to that layer where the stars are. And let's add some stars. Let's add some more. Yeah, see? This is what I do, guys. I'm liking this. I am. Okay. So now that we are in, you're on the label that the layer, golly, what is wrong with me this morning, guys? I am put it back to clear. I'm going to bring my brush down to about 150, somewhere in that area. And then I'm going to do, actually I wanted about 300, 350, something like that. And I'm just going to do the same thing. Just kind of going over. And I don't really want I just want you to be able to kind of tell that the stars were there, but not necessarily there, if that makes sense. And I do want to take this, I'm noticing I want to move this up just a little bit. Okay, so I just moved it, that's all I done, just a little bit. Now, what do we want to do? Let's put some script or something on the page. Yeah, that looks very Americana to me. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go to my brush. I'm going to set the size to probably 300-ish, somewhere along in there. It is set to clear. Alright, and so I'm working in the layer where I have this script. And I'm just going to do the same thing that we normally do. I'm just going to take it down some. And that's all I'm doing. Now I can bring that below the different layers, and I'm going to look and just see. And that's just too much there, so it's going to need to stay there. But again, you know, I want a lot of my other stuff showing. I just want just a little bit of my script showing. Alright guys, I think I like this page just like it is. I may see about doing an Americana collection with this coming up on July 4th. You know, even sorry about that, my alarm went off, letting me know that it's time to get ready to go to my other job. So that's it guys, we finished this page and we finished the other cute little page. Let me go to it and save it as well. Alright guys, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I am going to try and have better video for you guys in the morning. But yeah, with, you know, sugar issues the way they are, and then doctor's appointment this morning, I just wasn't prepared. And I do apologize, but y'all know I'm never really prepared when it comes to this, and I just normally get in here and go crazy. So anyway, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching, and remember the giveaway is in 2 days. 2 days. So I will make sure I include all the information in the description box below. So head over, check out that video, like, subscribe, comment, share, all of that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye guys.